Hello friends, so the most common question that I get asked when we are doing the consultation for the employer sponsored visa is that my employer is asking what documents that we need to submit. So now this video we are specifically doing for employer documents. If your employer say that I want to sponsor you, what do you need from me? Just show this video to your employer and they will know what is required from their side. So we are going to cover this in 2 minutes and we are starting now. So the first thing that we need from the employer are the financials, right? So with the financials, we need the recently concluded financial year. So right now, most of the employers have not submitted their profit and loss account for FY 2024. So we are still going with FY 2023. However, on top of that, we ask the employer for the BAS statements for current financial year, because BAS statements are submitted on a quarterly basis. So they can give us the financial for FY 2023 plus the BAS statements for after that, from July 24 onwards. From July 2024 onwards. So some employers have submitted till March 24, some have already submitted June 24. So whatever it is, July 24 onwards, BAS statements. Now, what are we looking in those statements? There are 3 key numbers that we look at. One is the sales. What are the yearly sales? The second are the wages. And the third number that we look at are the profit and loss. Profit, whether a company is in profit or company is in loss. Those are the key numbers we look at. Now, the other question that I got asked, that what if my employer's company is in loss? Does that mean they cannot sponsor me? No, that does not mean that. Depends what kind of loss is it and how big the loss is. For example, if a company has a revenue, a sales of $1 million, and they are showing a loss of, let's say, $20,000, that's a small amount of loss that can be explained with an accountant letter. But if the company is continuously running into big losses, then that creates a problem. The other thing that we look at is the organization chart. Now, this is very important. And again, employer does not need to make the organization chart. We can make that chart for you, but you have to give us the information, obviously. So how many people are working in the company? How many people are full-time? How many are part-time? How many are casual? And the most important thing, what is the mix? What is the mix of Australian PR citizens versus non-Australian PR citizens? That is a very important thing. And what we do is we check the average wages. Let's say your wage bill is 100,000 and you have got 5 employees, so we just divide and get an average rate, whether that makes sense or not. If it does not make sense, then we need further explanation that what is happening, right? You are saying you have got 10 employees, but your wage bill is only 200,000, for example, or 100,000, for example, and it's way below the average wage. What is the explanation? So things like these are checked from the employer financial documents point of view, their employer organization chart. All the other documents that are required, either we are making them or the reports, for example, or the employer is submitting those documents. But if your employer wants to have a discussion, we do discussion with employers as well. We do Zoom call, we do phone call consultation, we do face-to-face consultation. If your employer wants to talk to us, you can give us a call, 1300-288-472, and book our consultation with your employer, and I'm happy to discuss the case with them. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.